Okay, quick video on my Avatar CE about an upgrade I just made on the audio side. So I have a PinWoofer installation. Oh, the light is a little bit too bright. Which is amazing. I love it. But at least on Avatar and Harry Potter, what happened to me when I was turning up the volume too much, I was getting distortions from the mid-range speakers. And so I suspected I had to do with just the amp not getting enough power to drive the mid-range and the sub. As a sub, I use a JBL Stage 82. That's the same kind of sub that's used in Dune, which I really, really like. I think it's very musical. So it's a 4 ohm sub, but it's a little too hard to be driven by the PinWoofer apparently. So anyway, so I figured I put in a separate subwoofer amp. So this amp is an SMP 200 by OSD Audio. It's about $300. So it's not a cheap upgrade, but I used the, whoops, too much light. The line out, it's kind of hard to see, but basically I'm taking advantage of the line out because the sub out I'm using for an external powered sub. So the line out, I drive it all around the case, down into the cabinet, and then straight into this amplifier. And then I have a simple banana plugs going around, and then they have the typical plugs over there. Of course, I disconnected the this is the connection, the original connection for the amplifier, from the amplifier to the sub, so we don't have any current in it. And yeah, this amp is rated up to 200 watts for a 4 ohm speaker, and so it's plenty of oomph. It's connected to the service outlet in the front. It's sensing when there's a signal to turn itself on and otherwise off, since the service outlets on JJPs are always on. That's a really nice feature to have. And I'm happy to report that now I can set the volume to 50, like at max, turn up the bass and everything, and it's sounding phenomenal. So this definitely works. It's not a cheap upgrade, and there might be a more cost-effective alternative to this amp. But having a separate amp, using the line out, I use this amp because what it has, because it's a sub amp, I don't know if I can show it here. It has, find the front. On the front, you have the volume and you have the crossover. So you can actually dial in exactly where you want the frequency to come in. That's why I'm using the line out, because I can do a nice low pass filter on it. So hope this was helpful in case you also have this issue when you overdrive, when you make it too loud with a PinWoofer and it just starts becoming crunchy. I have the same problem on Harry Potter, and so I'll be probably doing the same upgrade there. On Harry Potter, I have the original subwoofer, so it's just a PinWoofer amp upgrade, which again, I highly recommend. It's a really good product, so hope this was helpful.